This is our Friday flow. So again, just a set of blocks, and the strap is always optional. We will incorporate the strap today when we start to get a deeper quad stretch. So just drawing your knees wide to the sides of your mat, sinking your hips towards your heels. You can rest your forehead or your chin on the floor or a block. Reaching your arms out long to the front of your mat. Just focusing here on your breath. Maybe setting an intention for class today. You can begin to roll your forehead from side to side. Come back through center. And then reach your fingertips towards your pinky toes. Reaching your arms long back, stretching and lengthening your neck. Hips towards heels, fingertips towards your toes, crown of your head towards the top of your mat. Hold it here for one more breath. Let it all go on your exhale. On your next inhale, reach your fingertips back to the top of your mat, stay in child's pose. Coming back to your breath, belly rise on your inhales, belly falls on your exhales. From here, gently walk yourself up, finding a tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammer your belly down towards your mat as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale in your cow pose. On your exhale, untuck your toes, press the earth away, creating space between your shoulder blades, finding your cat pose. Moving here with your breath through your cat and cow. Deep inhale as you gaze up. On your exhale, round your spine, bringing your gaze to the tops of your thighs. Repeating this a few more times with your breath. Your last full exhale. Gently come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach your right arm high, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread your right arm under and through, hovering, holding. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, sweep it under and through, hovering. Inhale one more time. Exhale, reach it all the way under and through, allowing your right arm to come to the floor, making connection with your right cheek or ear towards the floor or to a block. You're welcome to extend your left arm long, or you can bind it around towards your right hip to open up your left shoulder. Release your left hand back under your left shoulder, press yourself out, reach your right arm high. Gently release your right hand down. From here, inhale, reach your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your right leg up and over to the outside of your left hip. Feeling that stretch along the outside of your right hip. To deepen the sensation, you can rock towards your right heel. To lessen that stretch, you can rock towards your right toes or the ball of your foot. Come back through center. Inhale, rainbow your right leg all the way up and over to the outside of your right hip. Coming into gate pose, feeling the inside of your right foot. Tucking your left toes, gently drawing your hips back towards your heels. And then stacking your hips over your shoulders. Just gently rocking forwards and backwards here. Stacking your shoulders back over your left knee. Untuck your left toes and then draw your fingertips to the outer edge of your mat. Stay here or gently rock side to side. Or warming up your wrists, your forearms, and your shoulders. Come back through center, and then rotate your fingertips a little bit closer to the back of your mat and your left knee. Your fingertips can be at any degree, from the side of your mat to the bottom of your mat. You can stay here, you can gently rock forwards and backwards. And then come back through center. Bring your fingertips back to the top of the mat. Gently release your right knee under your right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through, hovering, holding the right side body. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, sweep it under and through, hovering and holding. Inhale one more time. Exhale, this time draw the left arm all the way under as far as you can, and then release it to the floor, allowing your left cheek or ear to come to the floor or to a block. You can stay here with your right hand boxed out. You can reach your right arm forward to the top of your mat. You can bind your right hand around towards your left hip to open up your right shoulder. Have your right arm extended or binded. Gently release it back under your right shoulder. Inhale, press into your right hand with your left arm high. Exhale, release your left hand under your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back, strong point through your toes. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow your left leg up and over to the outside of your right shoulder. Maybe gently looking over your right shoulder, towards your left heel. You can rock forward to lessen that stretch, or to deepen that stretch, you can rock towards your left heel, closer to the floor. Inhale, rainbow that left leg, trying to keep it as straight as you can, up and over to the outside of your left hip, finding your single leg gate pose, sealing the inside left foot in towards the floor. Tucking your right toe, gently draw your hips back and forward. On the next one, gently rock your right hip over your right knee. Flip your right palm up towards the ceiling, allowing your left palm to stay grounded in towards your mat. Stay here, or you can rock forwards and backwards. Gently come back to center. Bring your right palm down towards the floor. Flip your left palm up towards the ceiling. Stay just where you are. You can rock side to side. You can rock forwards and backwards. Gently come back to center. Flip your left palm down to the floor. From here, we're going to bend the right elbow gently. Straighten the right elbow. Bend the left elbow. And straighten one more time on each side. And left side. This time we're going to bend both elbows gently and then straighten one more time. Gently come back to center. Release your left knee under your left hip. Coming back, to your tabletop. Inhale, lengthen your lengthen your right leg straight back. Let's start with the right side. From here, draw your knee in towards your nose. Tap your knee towards the mat. Inhale, lift, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Step your foot in between your palms, finding your low lunge. From here, hands can be on the floor. You can place your hands on blocks. Go ahead and grab your strap so it's handy near you. From here, bend deep into that right knee, open up your left hip, and then straighten that right leg, single leg stretch. So you're standing on that left knee, just bending and extending into that right leg. Hands can be on the floor, on blocks at any height, framing your right foot. On the next one, hold your right leg straight, flex through your right toes, You can stay as high as you'd like. You're welcome to fold forward, bringing your forehead towards your toes. With your hands framing your right foot on the floor or on a block, bring your hands to the left side inside of your right foot. Stay here. You can walk your hands over to your left hip for a deeper stretch. Continuing to flex the right toes. And then walk your hands back to the inside of your right foot. Frame your right foot and then walk your hands over to the right side of your leg, coming over to your right hip. Stay here or twist a little bit deeper. Single leg split with a twist. Gently come back to center, framing your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Stay here or bend your left heel in towards your glutes. Reach your right arm around towards your left toes. You can also use a strap here around, around, I can get it, around your left ankle, gently pulling your left heel closer in towards your glutes for a deeper quad stretch. Wherever you're at, with or without the strap, with or without holding your foot. Gently set any of the props off to the side, lower your left leg. Plant your hands to frame your right foot, and then just gently bringing your right foot back to meet the left. Moving back to your tabletop, bump your hips side to side. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back, strong point through your left toes, hips are square. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your nose. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Gently step your left foot in between your palms. Hands can remain on the floor. You can bring your hands to blocks at any height, high, low, or medium. Press into your left knee to start, and then draw your hips back, straightening your left leg. Moving here with your breath. Forwards and backwards. On the next one, we're going to hold the left leg straight, flex through your left toes. You can stay up as high or come down as low towards your left leg as you'd like. Digging your left heel in towards the floor, drawing your toes closer towards the ceiling. Gently walk your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Stay here. If you want a deeper stretch, walk your hands over to your right hip. Gently come back to center, framing your left leg, and then walk your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. Stay here for a deeper twist. You can walk your hands closer to the outside of your left hip. To center, framing your left foot, gently bend into your left knee as you plant your left foot. I set up my strap here underneath my left leg this time. From here, bend into your left knee as you draw your right heel closer in towards your glutes, reaching your left arm back towards your heel. Maybe you grab your heel, maybe you grab that strap. Deeper quad stretch for that right leg. Wherever you're at, gently release the right leg down. Set any of your props off to the side. Plant your hands to frame your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Coming back to your tabletop. Gently bumping your hips side to side. Coming back to your breath. From here, tuck your toes, walk your hands a palm print forward, lift your hips, coming into our first downward facing dog. Biceps frame your ears. Gently pedal the knees, bending and extending one knee at a time, lifting and lowering your heels. Gently come back to a neutral spot. Bend your knees, hover your shins, power dog. Press forward, find your high plank. Press back, coming into your down dog. We're going to repeat that one more time. Bend your knees, shins are hovering for 3, 2, and 1. Press forward, find your high plank for 3, 2, and 1. Elbows tucked in, option to lower your knees. Slowly lower all the way down, finding your chaturanga. With your wrists under your shoulders, untuck your toes, press up, mini cobra. Release back down. One more time, mini cobra. Inhale, press up. Exhale, release down. Keeping your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Extend your left arm long directly from your left shoulder. Relax your left leg. Relaxing your left leg. Lift your right leg high, tip onto your left hip. And then bending your right knee behind or in front of your left leg. Finding your broken wing. Opening up your left shoulder. Opening up your right hip. Then rock back onto both hip bones. Walk your left hand under your shoulder. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Extend your right arm long directly from your right shoulder. Relax your right leg. Lift your left leg high and then tip onto your right hip. Bending your left knee in front or behind your right leg. Broken wing on this side, allowing your left hip and your right shoulder to open. Come back to both hip bones. Finding your locust pose, walking your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands to your lowest rib cage. Inhale, press up, full cobra. Try to look over your left shoulder. Back through center. Over your right shoulder. Back through center. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Come through upward facing dog, tabletop, or directly downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Lengthening your spine. Biceps frame your ears. Gazes towards the tops of your thighs. Right, inhale, lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, stack your hips, circle out your right ankle. Square out your hips, take your right leg straight back. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms, finding your high lunge. Hands stay on the floor. You can also place your hands on blocks. We're going to lift up, finding a bird. You can also reach your arms forward for warrior 3. Reach your arms back, or just keep your hands on the blocks. Stay here for one more breath. L step, lower and lift that left leg for 3. That's 2. Flex your left foot, and 1. Hold that left leg high, pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. With your right hand on that block or on the floor, walk your right hand forward, open up your hips, finding your half moon. Right toes facing the top of your mat, left hip is open, stacking your left shoulder over the right. Bend into your right knee, gently plant your left foot, find your warrior 2. If you lose your balance, that's okay, I do it all the time. Inhale, lift, big star, straighten your right leg. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend one more time. Inhale, lift and hold. From here, tuck your left hand behind your back. Draw your right arm up and over, find your reverse triangle. You want to find archer, you can flex your right toes. Gently lower your toes back down to the floor. Tee out the arms. Tick-tock your hips back, or reach your right fingertips over your right toes. Draw your right hand down, left arm up. Find your triangle. Hold it here, or pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. With the arms, just like this, we're going to bend into that left knee. Flex your right foot. Find floating Skadasana. Deeper stretch for those inner thighs. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten that left leg, bend into your right knee. Find your extended side. Right arm can be hovering, can be forward, can be on your right knee. And reach down towards the floor. Maintain that deep bend in right knee. Reverse your warrior. Tuck your left hand down your left leg or around towards your right hip. High five that wall behind you. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot, pivot your left toes. Step your left leg back. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, press up. Come back to your downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Coming back to your breath. We're going to repeat that same sequence on the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Circle out your left ankle. Square out your hips. Keep your left leg straight back. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Find your low lunge, hands stay on the floor, or you can place your hands on blocks. We're going to press off of that left foot, lifting your right leg. Hips are square here. Hold it here. You can find any variation of bird. You can reach your arms forward for warrior three, or just keep your hands on the blocks. Flexing through that right foot, we're going to lower and lift for three. That's two. One more. Hold that right leg lifted. Pulse it for three, two, and one. Keeping your left hand on the floor on a block. Walk your left hand, a palm print forward. Open up your hips. Maybe reach your right arm high. Find your half moon on this side. Gently bend into your left knee. Plant your right foot. Finding your warrior two. Adjust your feet if you need to. Holding here. Excuse me, I'm breathing. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Tuck your right hand behind your back. Flex through your left foot. You want to find archer or just stay in reverse triangle. Tee out the arms. Bump your hips to the back of your mat. Reach your left fingertips long. Tic-tac your left hand down, right arm up. Finding your triangle. Left hand can be hovering, maybe on the inside of your left shin, maybe on a block. Stay here, pulse it for three. That's two. And one. We're going to bend into that right knee. Finding floating Skadasana, so with your left fingertips down towards your left toes, right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Straighten that right leg, bend into your left knee, find your warrior two. Extended side. Any variation here. Floating that left arm, release it to your left knee, release it down to the floor. Maybe looking down, can you see your big left toe? Commit to that bend in the left knee, reverse your warrior. Right hand down your right leg or behind towards your left hip. High five that wall behind you. Deep inhale. On your exhale, cartwheel down. Right your left foot, pivot your right toes, step your left leg back. Find your flow. To your chaturanga, being back and downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Catch your breath. All right, we're going to repeat that flow a few more times. Moving breath to movement. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Stay here. Lift your left leg. L step. Lower and lift for three. That's two. And one. Hold the left leg lifted. Find your variation of bird or warrior two. Stay with your hands lifted or your hands on the floor or blocks. We're going to pulse that left leg for a three. That's two. And 1, bend into that right knee, gently plant your left foot, pivot, open up for warrior 2. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend. 2 more, inhale, lift, and bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Find your reverse triangle. Option to keep your right foot planted, or you can flex your right toes, finding archer. Gently lower your toes, they were lifted. Tee up the arms. Draw your right arm forward. Draw your right hand down and left arm up, coming into your triangle. Stay here, pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. Find your floating Skadasana. Bend into your left knee. Flex through your right foot. Left arm up. Right fingertips towards your right toes. Straighten that left leg. Bend into your right knee. Find your warrior 2. Come into extended side. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Bring your right foot, pivot your left toes, step your right foot back, and find your flow. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. All right, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Lift your right leg. L step, flex that right foot. Lower and lift for 3. That's 2, hips are square. Last one, hold that right leg lifted. Keep your hands on the floor, on blocks. Maybe release your hands. Find your variation of bird. Maybe warrior 3. From here, pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that left knee. Plant your right foot. Find your warrior 2. Inhale, lift, big star for 3. Deep bend. 2. 1 more. Inhale, lift and hold. Draw your right hand down your right leg. Left arm back. Try to high five that wall behind you. Left bicep frames your left ear. Maybe find an archer by flexing your left toes. Lower your left foot. Tee up the arms. Reach, reach, reach. Tick-tock your left hand down, right arm up. Stay here in your triangle. Try to rotate your right shoulder over the left. Maybe further back behind. You can pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. Stay with these arms. Right arm up, left arm down. Bend into that right knee. Left toes are flexed, floating Skadasana. Straighten that right leg. Bend into your left knee. Find your warrior 2. Extended side. Any variation here. Right bicep hugs in towards that right ear. Pressing that left knee open. Maintain the bend, that left knee, reverse your triangle. Sorry, reverse your warrior. It's been a few weeks since I've taught. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot. Step your left leg back, option to hover it. Slowly lower it all the way down. Finding your chaturanga. Press back up, coming back to down dog. All right, we'll do that one more time. I realized that I totally left out half moon. So we'll add that back. I was like, why is my hip not open? Well, because we weren't in half moon. All right, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Press forward, lifting off of that right foot. Left leg is lifted. L step, lower and lift for 3. That's 2. Last one, hold it lifted. Option to try to hover your arms. Stay here, bring your hands back to the floor blocks. We're going to pulse it for 3. That's 2. And when bring your right hand in front of your right foot on the floor on a block, pivot your left hip open. Find your half moon. Flex through your left foot. Now with your hip open, we should be a little bit more open for warrior 2. Bend into that right knee. Gently lower your left foot. Find your warrior 2. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend. 2 more. Inhale, lift, and bend. Lift and hold. Find your reverse triangle. Maybe flex your right toes to find archer. Lower your toes, tee out the arms. Reach your right fingertips forward, reach as far as you can, and then draw your right hand down. For balance, gaze down towards your right toes. To challenge your balance, gaze up towards your left fingertips. Spiral that left arm up and back. Stay here, pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. Find that Skadasana. Bend left knee, flex your right toes. Come back, find your warrior 2. Deep bend that front right knee. Extended side, any variation of your choice. Have fun with it. Reverse your warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Pivot your left toes, step your right foot back. Find your flow. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. All right, one more time on the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your palms. Press off that left foot, lift your right leg, flex to that right foot. Lower and lift, L set for 3. That's 2. Last one, hold that right leg lifted. Stay with your hands on the floor, maybe lift your arms. Challenging your balance. Stay right where you're at, pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. Plant your left hand on the floor on a block. Keep that right leg lifted. Open up your right hip. Reach your right arm to the ceiling. Find your half moon on this side. Keeping that hip open, bend into your left knee. Gently lower your right foot. Find your warrior 2. Catch your breath. Inhale, lift, baby star. Exhale, deep bend, warrior 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more. Lift and hold. Draw your right hand down your right leg, behind your back. Your choice. Find your reverse triangle. Find an archer if you want to flex your left toes. Lower your toes. Tee out your arms. Reach, reach, reach. Draw your left hand down, right arm up. Deep triangle stretch. Really rotate that right shoulder open. Stay here, pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. We're gonna bend into that right knee. Flex through your left foot, floating Skadasana, left arm down, right arm up. Bend into that left knee, straighten your right leg. Warrior 2. Find your extended side. Any variation of your choice. Reverse your warrior. Deep inhale. On your exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot, pivot your right toes, step back. Find your chaturanga, lower down. Press up, coming back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee. Keep the right knee bent and then draw your right knee towards your right wrist. We're gonna find pigeon. Gently releasing your left knee down. Keeping your left toes tucked. Draw that left leg back. You can place your hands on blocks or on the floor. You can also place a block under your right hip for additional support. You can gaze up for half king pigeon, maybe bend your left knee, reaching back. Great opportunity also for that strap. When you're ready, you can fold forwards. One of my favorite variations in pigeon when you're in that forward fold is just rocking the hips side to side. It's like a hip flexor massage. Also great for the outer hips. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Kick your right leg up and back. And then lower your right foot to meet the left. Pedal it out, coming back to your down dog. And then extend one knee at a time. Back to your down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stacking your hip. Keep the bend in the left knee and then draw your left knee towards your left breast. Allow your right knee to come down to the floor, keeping that right toe tucked. Draw your right leg back and then untuck your toe when you're comfortable. Bring your hands to the floor or to blocks using any props that are comfortable for you. You can use a block under your left hip here for additional support. You can gaze up towards the ceiling, lengthening your core. If you want to try half king pigeon with or without a strap, draw your right heel in towards your glutes. Reach your right hand back. Stay here. You can release the bind or reach towards your right foot. You can fold forward, coming down onto your forearms or onto blocks. Maybe rolling from side to side. Seeing what feels comfortable for you in your body on this side today. When you're ready, gently plant your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And then gently lower your left foot to meet the right. Release both knees down to the floor. Allow your left or right hip to come towards your mat. And then allow your feet to come to the front or to the back of your mat, depending on how you landed. Grabbing one block between your palms. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach that block far in front. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms forward one more time. Inhale, lift, arms overhead. Exhale, arms forward. Slowly roll all the way back. Slow and steady. Lower abs as you roll down. Think one vertebrae at a time. Arms are forward. Lower back, middle back, shoulders. All the way down to your head, neck, and shoulders. Tap the floor. Arms overhead, tap that block. Reach that block back overhead. From here, we're going to bend the elbows, tapping the block towards the crown of your head, and then extend. One more, elbows bend, elbows extend. With your arms directly in front of your shoulders, we're going to roll all the way up. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Peel your back off of the mat, using the upper abs on your roll up. Slow and steady. All right, stack your shoulders over your hips. Release those blocks off by your hips. They could be at low or medium height, and we're going to bring our forearms to those blocks and then just roll back down. Set the blocks off to the side. Walk your heels in under your knees and then draw your knees into your chest. Draw yourself into a tight ball or keep your head, neck, and shoulders relaxed down to the floor. Back to side here. Coming back through center, keeping your knees in towards your shoulders, extend your feet up towards the ceiling. You can continue to hold the back side of your thighs, maybe holding the outer knife edge of your feet or your calves, finding your happy baby and just allowing your body to roll from side to side. Gently come back to center, keeping your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Extend your right leg long. Flex through your right foot to allow your right calf to come close to the floor. It does not have to touch. Release the bind of your left leg and then gently bind your hands on your left shin. Point, flex, circle out your left ankle as you continue to flex your right heel. Tuck your chin to your chest, hovering here. Active stretch here. Gently lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Release your right leg. With your right hand, gently guide your left knee through the center line of your body, continuing over to the right side. That left knee can tap a block, the floor, or just hover. You're welcome to gaze up towards the ceiling or for a deeper stretch, looking over your left shoulder. Maybe reaching your left arm long. You can bend your left elbow like a cactus. Gently come back to center, keeping that left knee in towards your left shoulder. And then allow your left foot to come anywhere along the inside of your right leg. Finding your reclined tree. Any tension that you're holding in your left leg or in your hips, just let it all go. Melting into your mat. Keeping your left knee bent, gently plant your left foot on the floor, hands by your side. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, flex through your right foot, and then bend your right foot so that your right heel, your right ankle is on your left thigh. Pressing into your palms, inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift, figure four bridge. And lower, one more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Allow your knees to fall from side to side, keeping that connection of your right heel on your left thigh. One more time on each side. Gently come back through center. Release your right foot to the floor next to your left foot, and then draw your knees back into your chest. Coming back to your happy baby. Any variation, soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. And just letting your body roll from side to side. Gently come back through center with your right hand towards your right shoulder. Extend your left leg long, flexing through your left foot to draw your left calf closer to the floor. And then release your right foot towards your right hip, binding your hands on your right shin, just beneath your knee. Point, flex, circle out your right ankle, wiggle your toes. Tuck your chin to your chest, hovering your shoulders. Active wind removing stretch here on the right side. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to relax back down to the floor. Left leg lowers. With your left hand, guide your right knee over to the left side of your body. Right knee can hover, lay on a block, tap the floor. To deepen your stretch, you can look over your right shoulder. Maybe extend your right arm long, or you're welcome to cactus your arm for a deeper shoulder stretch. Gently come back to center, keeping that right knee in towards your right shoulder. And then allow the sole of the right foot to come anywhere along the inside of your left leg. Recline tree on this side and letting it all go. Just melting into your mat. Plant your right foot on the floor. Flexing your left foot, lift your left leg to the ceiling, keeping your left foot flexed, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, hands by your side, glute bridge lifts, and tap. One more. Gently lower down, and then allow your knees to fall from side to side. Gently come back to center, planting your left foot to meet the right, and then allowing your feet to extend long. Heels touch, toes fall open, allowing your hands to rest by your side, and just letting it all go. Palms up to receive, finding your Shavasana. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then rock and roll yourself a few times along your spine. And then coming up to a comfortable seated position of your choice. You can gently soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze is forward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you and for showing up every day, every week for yourself. Wish you a wonderful weekend ahead. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you, Teresa. I missed you all the last 2 weeks.